that big hole in the ground? Oh, the Grand Canyon.
Yep.
You're
Yep.
You have Red Rock Canyon.
Yep.
You have Sedona, 45 minutes away. Flagstaff is an absolute beautiful place to exist. It really is.
Yeah. So, all right, guys, let's get into our football picks. Throw some on
like
here.
it. Yeah, shut up.
Spread started out at 3.5.
Which, God, I wish I got in on that.
I got it at 4.
Right?
I got a G on it. I've got a G on it at -4.
He's
I'm
smart.
going to throw it
Safe
out
money.
there. I got it out there, bought it early, but right now it's up to 5.5, 6 points.
Safe money.
This thing could go to 7. Like
It's going to
we
7.5.
were talking about Cameron before the show.
It's going to
Vegas
7.5.
has to make some money here.
Yep.
If they don't go to 7, they could take one of the biggest hits they've ever taken.
This
in
is
a
going to
sporting
7.5,
event.
and
It
there's
has
no doubt
to go to
about
7
it.
by game time. Let's just say it's at 6. For all betting purposes, we'll bet right now our picks on -6, okay? Team, I'm going to go to you first. Give me a little bit of how you think this game goes and who you think wins and a final score here. What do you got?
Okay, thanks a lot, Jason. My turn.
I think that I don't think you're going to run on Carolina. I think Denver has a good run D, but I think Carolina is definitely going to figure out a way to run. The dangers of Cam running brings all these DBs have to come up.
Right, they got to press
and that's
the
how
box.
Ginn's killing them.
Right.
I think Denver is going to. It's going to take a little while for them to get the machine rolling.
Okay.
I think
score.
I think 31-21 Carolina.
Okay. They cover the spread then. And they cover the over. The over-under is 44 in this game, 44.5. Depends where you get it.
Right.
I'm kind of with you. I'll get to my pick in just a second. I like where you're going here.
Right.
I think that the Carolina gets out to it early. I think Broncos kind of work their way back, but never actually get there to win the game. He's calling a 10-point win. I like it. I'm right around there with Knocker. What do you got in this one?
Okay, here's what I see. This is going to go one of two ways. Carolina's on a freaking roll.
Sure.
They have gone 17-0 the last 6 games that they have played. I think their offense is better than Denver's offense. I think the defenses are basically the same. I really do. Denver's defense is fantastic. Right. They have the capability of putting pressure on a quarterback. Problem is, the quarterback is not Tom Brady, who cannot move. The quarterback is Cam Newton, 40 pounds of African-American, best athlete in America.
Great smile, too.
Right?
Yep.
Okay? I think the schemes that Carolina puts out there with the called plays for him running and the read option is something that Denver has not had to play with. There's nobody in the American Football Conference that plays the offense that Carolina does. Carolina's defense is going to get some pressure on a 40-year-old weak-armed quarterback. I see this game. The possibility of the upset is New England versus the Rams, the Giants versus New England. I can see that happening because I'm backing my ass up with that. But what I really see happening is I see Carolina just riding the wave with their defense, their quickness. I think they're going to sack the shit out of the old man quarterback. I think they're going to get 2 or 3 picks on his weak-ass rag arm.
Maybe.
And I see Carolina winning this game because I'm in a pool for a whole bunch of fucking money. 27-10.
Knocker's got 7-0 on his score. $100 pool.
Easily could see everything you said happening.
That was like
everything
a
you
story
said.
right
there.
Absolutely could see
It's
it
either
happening.
going to go one or the other.
Everything you said is
Carolina's
everything you said.
defense is just swarming, and he cannot get out of the way.
I
New
agree.
England's defense is not going to bring the pressure that Carolina's going to bring. Carolina is, to Cameron, you were talking about this earlier, Carolina's defense reminds me of the 85 Bears. They just swarm. They just do not let you breathe, and they don't let you come up for air, and by the time you do, the score is 21-0.
I agree.
And that's how I see this game playing out.
Yeah.
I
All
see this game 30. I'm going to amend the score. I see this game 30-7 Carolina.
30-7, just
Yep.
an absolute blowout in
Yes.
this one. All right, on my side of the ball, I'm going to kind of go with both you guys here, play the same way. I think this game gets off early, the same way that Seahawks game and Broncos 2 years ago happened. I think that the Panthers get out early in this game, like 17-0, somewhere around there. But the Broncos somehow find a way with their defense here, because Cam is young.
He is.
This is Cam's first game in the Super Bowl.
Yes, he is.
So let's
No
just
doubt about it.
Let's just not say, oh, Cam.
He's national championship. He's
I
playing in
agree.
the spotlight.
Let's just not give it to him. He's going up against one of the greatest quarterbacks ever.
My thing is on the defense, not so much Cam. More so on the defense.
Right.
Cam's ready for this time.
He is ready, but what I like about this game, what I think that matters, okay, let's just make it a wash. Defense is both good, right? Broncos, Panthers, both good. Pretty much a wash, right?
Agree.
Let's just say receivers-wise, yeah, maybe Broncos got a little bit of an edge, but still, I got Olsen and Ginn. So let's just say those are both the wash. Running backs.
And Philly Brown's been playing great, too.
Running backs on both sides of the ball, probably a wash.
Right.
The biggest point in this game is I have a quarterback with the Panthers that is able to run the ball for a first down, that is able to throw the ball with accuracy more than 30 yards down the field in this game. It's such a big chunk out of the Broncos game that Peyton Manning, you could try and do a play action all you want. You're not going to be able to sell it because they're not going to buy it. But with Cam, there's so many options with him. He is such a
he gets something out of nothing.
Defining player. Those runs that Tom Brady could barely remember that first down run that Tom Brady got, and he barely got it.
Cam goes for a touchdown.
Cam goes for 35 yards on that play. This is a completely different team.
And he's bigger than linebackers.
I'm going to go Panthers in this one. 28-17 Panthers. I like them to win by
17. So all three of us think
all
the
three numbers in the pool are 8 and 7, right?
And I think they barely go over the over. Yep.
Your numbers in the pool are 8 and 7, right?
What's the over?
9 and 8.
What's your
44?
Can I say this?
I take the over. I take the spread covered.
I'm with you too.
Can I say this?
I hate it because all the public's on it, but it's one of those things where I'm sorry. It's just the way it is.
You bet on what you think's going to happen, not what might happen.
Exactly.
May I say this? Okay. And I go back a long way, and I've seen a lot of